If you want to run Facebook ads successfully, one of the most important things that you must understand is the Facebook campaign objectives. Yes, you must understand what these campaign objectives are, how to use them, and when to use them effectively. Now, there is something very interesting, which is one common mistake that so many advertisers make. Yes, they make that mistake when they are choosing their campaign objectives. In this video, I'm going to be showing you that mistake. Maybe you have been making that mistake and what that mistake is costing you. Yes, I'll be showing you what that mistake is and how to professionally avoid making that mistake. That will be your bonus for watching this video till later. But before we talk about this mistake, let us first of all understand what the Facebook campaign objectives actually is. First, we must understand or know that we have about 6 campaign objectives when you open your Meta Ads Manager. Now, when you head over to your Ads Manager and click on Create Campaign, you are basically going to see about 6 different campaign objectives, which are the Awareness Campaign Objective, Traffic Campaign Objective, Engagement Campaign Objective, Lead Campaign Objective, App Promotion Campaign Objective, and also the Sales Campaign Objective. But in this episode of this masterclass, we'll be focusing on 5 main campaign objectives, excluding app promotions, talking about them and see how to use them effectively. But before we talk about these 5 main campaign objectives that we can see on the screen, let us first understand what a campaign objective is and what it actually means. Simply put, a campaign objective is simply the goal that you want your advertisement to achieve. As you have just seen, when you create a campaign inside the Meta Ads Manager or click on Create, the very first thing that the system shows you is for you to choose an objective. Simply put, why are they asking you to choose an objective? This is simply because the advertising system of Meta needs to understand what result you want, so it can show your ads to the people who you want them or want it to show your ads to. Now, to actually help us understand this, let us use a real business example to explain this. I'm sure you know Indomie instant noodles. If you don't know Indomie, just say noodles. Now imagine that the marketing team of Indomie instant noodles are actually planning for their next campaign. Yes, a marketing that they actually want to do to either bring sales or create awareness. But before they start spending millions of naira or dollars on advertising, the very first thing that they do is what? They ask themselves one question. What exactly do we want to achieve? Them answering that question will now determine the type of campaign or the type of promotions that they would run. For example, if the objective is to help people know about Indomie instant noodles, for people to just be aware of the brand, they may now decide to run campaigns like billboard adverts on major roads. Yes, they may also decide to go out there and do radio advertisements. They may also decide that they will do television commercials, or probably they will sponsor concerts or events in schools and the rest of them. I'm sure that you have seen adverts like this before. So before you see a billboard showing Indomie instant noodles on a major highway, the marketing team have decided that what they want to achieve with that billboard is just awareness. So that act of them deciding or thinking what they want to achieve is what we call the campaign objective. Them knowing what they want to achieve at the end of the day when their campaign or their ads is running. Now you would observe that they know that this awareness campaign, this billboard advert is going to reach millions of people, even though those people are not ready to buy the product immediately. They just want them to be aware that yes, so Indomie instant noodles is here for you. Now, but imagine that their objective is different this time. Imagine that they want immediate sales. In that case, they will likely run a different campaign whereby they now have to organize street activations. What are street activations? I'm sure you have seen situations whereby a branded truck A truck that is branded with Indomie banners and the rest of them moves around the city with DJ playing music, and you observe and see promoters selling carton of Indomies directly on the street. That is a type of campaign. Now, because this marketing team knows that they want immediate sales right now, what would they do? They would decide to do the street activations with DJ and promoters selling the product immediately. So because they want to make immediate sales for the campaigns, for their products, that has influenced the type of campaign that they choose. So I've just given you two scenarios with this. A scenario whereby a brand just wants awareness, they run billboard ads. Another scenario where they want immediate sales and they run what? Street activation campaigns. So simply put, the campaign objective is basically the goal that you want your advertisements to achieve. Now, just as this Indomie marketing team have different campaign objectives that helps them achieve different things for their brand, that is also how Facebook has different campaign objectives that helps us to achieve different things in our promotions. As I've highlighted before, we have 6 different campaign objectives, but we'll be using 5 out of the 6, discussing them intensively in this section of our course. The very first one, as I mentioned before, is what? The awareness campaign objective. Second is traffic, engagement, leads, and finally what? The sales campaign objectives. I will now be taking my time to break down these campaign objectives in a way that you would understand what they are and how you can use them professionally. But then, if you are just joining us in this series, know that you have missed so much, because this is a masterclass that is meant to help you learn how to professionally run meta ads from the beginning till the end. Yes, we have several videos we have published in this episode, this playlist. You will find the link to the playlist that carries all the videos down there in the comment section below. And if you've not subscribed after this short explanation I've done about this, come on, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to this channel so you can get more valuable content right here from us. So let's get on to the deal of the day. Let's now explain this campaign objectives to you, helping you understand each of them extensively. The very first on our list is the awareness objective. Now, this objective is used when your goal is to show your business to as many people as possible. Just as we mentioned in that case study we mentioned, they just want to run a billboard ad for people to be aware of their products. The same thing happens here. So if your objective is just to increase brand recognition and visibility, this is the right objective for you. Now, businesses often use awareness campaign when they want to launch a new business, when they're introducing a new product, or probably they're entering into a new section of the market. They run awareness campaign. This focus helps give them exposure, and please note that it does not guarantee immediate sales. The very next campaign objective is the traffic campaign objective. Yes, this objective is used when you want to send people to a specific destination. Maybe you want to send them to a website, you want to send them to a landing page, you want to send them to a blog post, or maybe an online store page. The system, which is Facebook system, will show your ads to people who are more likely to click on the link that you added to this advert and then publish it to them. So this is basically what traffic does. It sends people to a website that is outside Facebook. The very next we have on our list is the engagement objective. Now, this engagement objective is focused on interaction with your content. Yes, this is the objective that you run if you want likes, comments, and shares on your posts. Yes, you also run this when you want video views. Or maybe you run this when you want people to send you messages directly on WhatsApp, on Messenger, and the rest of them. That's exactly where you actually do what? Run engagement objective. Please take note that this objective is the objective that helps you build social proof and audience interaction. I know that you may have questions to ask about this engagement objective. Don't worry, relax. I have made specific videos for each and all of these objectives, telling you how to set it up, when to use it, and when not to use it. This video is basically to give you a bird's eye view of what the campaign objectives are. Now, the next we have on our list is basically what? The leads objective. Now, this objective is used when businesses want to collect contact information from their potential customers. For example, you are a real estate agent. Of course, you know that people will not pay directly for your property right there online. You need leads. So this is the kind of ads you run when you need people to give you their names, their phone numbers, their email addresses. This objective is one that is very common among service-based businesses and training programs. Yes, if you offer a service, leads is basically what you should run. The last we have on our list is the sales objective. When do we use the sales objective? Simply put, this is basically the objective you use when you intend to generate purchases for your products that you sell. Whether you offer an online course, whether you sell bags, whether you sell shoes, whether you sell solar panels, anything you sell, for the fact that you want someone to make payment for that product online, that is where you run the sales objective. Now, what happens is that the system will try to show your ads out to people who are more likely to buy that product immediately. That's basically what this objective is used for. Now, does it really matter if you select the right campaign objective for your ads? Well, it matters so much because Meta knows people on their platform who just want to know about products and services. Meta knows people on their platform who actually love clicking on links. Meta knows people on their platform who loves to comment on posts. Meta knows people that just love to like posts. Meta knows those that love engaging in conversations. Meta also knows people on their platform that loves giving out their information, that wants to dig in deep more, that are serious-minded. Meta knows people on their platform who are ready to buy from you immediately. So yes, it is very important that you use the right campaign objective for your ads. We have just highlighted the need for you to use the right campaign objective. But what if you use the wrong campaign objective? What would happen? Well, let's go back to our example. Now imagine that the Indomie marketing team that we mentioned earlier wants immediate sales. But instead of running street activation campaigns where they'll have a truck and have DJ play music with promoters selling the product immediately, they now decide to only run billboard advertisements. What do you think would happen? Well, so many persons will see the billboards. People will recognize the brand. People will know the brand. But that campaign will not generate immediate sales because billboards are designed for mainly awareness and not direct purchases. So when the management begin to say that we have spent millions on ads, you marketing team, what have you done? But sales are low. We know that the problem is not because the product is not good. It is because of the campaign objective that the marketing team have decided to use. Yes, the campaign they use does not match their objective. This is exactly the same mistake that so many people make while running Facebook ads. They want sales, but they choose traffic campaign objective. They want leads, but they choose engagement campaign objectives. So yes, they get results. They get so many people seeing the post. They get so many people clicking on the post. They get so many people liking the post. But they do not get sales. What would they say? That the ads are not working, not knowing that they have chosen the wrong campaign objective. What we have just done in this video is to look at a basic overview of what these campaign objectives are. Very basic. But the truth is, there is a whole lot more to understanding these campaign objectives than what we have just mentioned here. In real-life marketing situations, you may need to combine one or more of these different types of campaign objectives at different stages for you to actually get results. Yes, you also need to understand when to use them and when you should not use them. This is basically what separates beginner for ads to persons who are experienced advertisers. Don't be scared. What I've just said is what we'll be doing in the next series of videos. I will now be breaking down each of these campaign objectives in details, using practical real-life scenarios to help you understand when to use them, how to use them, and how not to use them. In fact, each of these objectives will be dealt with in the next series to come. Yes, stay tuned, because in our next video, we'll be dealing with the awareness campaign objective. Is it only for brand awareness? The answer is no. It has a whole lot more it can do for you that would give you so much more money in your bank account. This is the episode 4.1 of our Mental Ads Masterclass. Yes, a series here on Facebook where I teach you how to run ads professionally from a beginner level to a pro level. The link to the complete playlist is down there in the comment section. I pinned it there so you can see it. So if you are just joining us, click on that comment in the comment section below so you can see the entire episodes, go through them one after the other, and start getting value. If this video has given you a bird's eye view of what campaign objectives are, subscribe to this channel. Ensure that you share these videos with so many other business owners so you can get mind-blowing value from it. Without wasting time, let us now head over to episode 4.2 of our Mental Ads Masterclass, where I'll be showing you what really the awareness campaign objective is, when you should use it, when you should not use it, showing you real-life scenarios that would help you get value from this amazing section. If you are fortunate, you will see that video showing right here on your screen. But if not, turn on post notifications so you'll be notified when that video drops right here on this YouTube channel. I'll see you in the very next video where we'll be talking about the awareness campaign, how to use it, when to use it, and how not to use it. I'll see you in that very next lesson.